Hello, 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 everyone. It's Katrin with Blend Precisely. And today I'm going to show you how to create a profile picture that is actually easy recognizable. It's especially good to have when you become more of an authority, or if you have a group, or if you want to stand out a little bit more because you want your people to see who's answering. And it's easier recognizable with these small, tiny ones when you have it being a very simple image. So let me show you what I actually mean by those ones. Let me see. Share my screen. The entire screen is good today. And here we go. You should see me quite a bit there. All right, but I'm going to show you a little bit how it looks like when I'm talking about these profile pictures here. See the yellow one, aromatherapist in business, and then it has me there. Then I have got here Matthew. It's really hard to recognize. So it's like a little bit of a dark picture. So when you are creating a brand, or if you have a group, you do want to have an image that is easy recognizable, where people can say, oh, whatever, Matthew answered, Katrin answered, whole self aromatherapy answered. So you can either put a logo in, which works really well here, whole self aromatherapy. It's easy to recognize, has white background. But when you go into images, you really want to make sure that those ones are easy to recognize. And many people don't realize that as long as you have a very small image, you want to have less clutter. So it's super important. Let's look at all of the comments here. 20 comments. So if you go through them, you can see, oh, this one is easy. This one isn't so much. Not sure. I can see that it's yellow. So that is already, I can recognize yellow is really great as a small image color. But then these ones, even mine here, Katrin, that is not so easy recognizable. But the aromatherapist in business I did is easy recognizable. So now you want to, of course, check, is it really necessary to do this for your private profile, or is it maybe something? Are you in groups with your private profile, or are you in groups with your business account? Some groups don't allow the business account to be in there. So let me just double check. Yeah, you see that. Perfect. So you want to make sure that, but you can decide, do you want to have it for your business and your profile picture, or just your profile picture? How do you normally interact with people online? So here, for example, I have a profile. It's the same profile picture, but I do want to change this one because I'm building out our new environment right now. And those profile pictures mean a lot when you're actually interacting with your clients. So let's just go about something that seems more clean and easy recognizable the smaller it gets. Okay, so first of all, you just want to take a picture of yourself. So I have a Mac here, so it's really easy. I just go into my photo booth and I just took a couple of pictures before, and then I can just use one of them. So let me just choose, I'm not sure which one. Let's just take, no, not this one. No, let's do this one. No, yeah, maybe this one. Okay, so I'm going to just take this screenshot here, and then I'm going to go into Canva and bring it into Canva as a screenshot. I have to upload it in a moment. Create a design, go for logo, that's enough. 500 by 500 megapixel. And then go to uploads, and then upload a new file. And go to recent, this one, for example. And then you're just gonna pop this into your frame. All right, so let's just take this one here right now. And what you want to do is just remove the background. First of all, some images are better suited than others. If it's a really busy background, it's hard for Canva to recognize what the background is versus who you are. So try to take a picture with a plain background. as much as possible already, and go over, I'm going to show you again, edit image, and go over to background remover. And then it should remove the background in a few seconds. And all these little hairs, like you can see it here, nobody will really see that once you go and have it in a small frame, but you can use their magic eraser here on the left-hand side and just try to erase these parts around. So if they're really a big disturbance to you, just get rid of them. You can make the brush size a little bit smaller as well, like this, and then just erase them. Okay, and then you can do a little bit more if you want. But again, it's really hardly to recognize what it is. Okay, so it didn't really recognize magic eraser. Let's do that one more time. Should normally grab this thing and erase it. If it doesn't work, let's just move on right now. Yeah, it does a little bit, so I need to work with it a bit more. So once you have the background, what you can do is, first of all, click into the background area. So you have your image in the foreground, right? You can move it around, but you can first of all click also into the background and find just a plain color, and maybe your business color, maybe you want to choose an orange, a green, or something that just stands out. Green often does stand out quite a bit. So let's just choose green for now. And then what you can do is also put like a little glow around it so it stands out even further. So let's do this. We just duplicate it and we make it a little bit bigger because the glow needs to stand out. And then we're going to go over to edit image again. And then the next thing you want to do is go to duotone, choose any, it doesn't matter which one, and click on it. Go to highlights, click on the color, and put in F, 6 times F. That gives you a white. Okay. Do the same thing on the shadows. So do it for highlights and shadows. Okay. And then you go out again. And then you're going to click on blur, on whole image. And then you want to blur the entire image because it's more supposed to be like a glow. 75 is good. You can go all the way, but that's almost too much. I like 75. And then click back on blur. And now you want to bring the image to the background. So make sure that you like the size. And then click on the image. And then go to position. And then go backwards. There you go. So you have a glow a little bit. Now you can still move it around as you wish and see what kind of glow you want where. I think this one is pretty good, but I might just make this glow a little bit bigger and put it back here. And then take the front image. Okay, that's good. And then I take the front image and see how I can apply that. Here I make it a little bit, tiny bit bigger. And just apply it like this maybe. And then of course you can also still edit the photo itself. If you want to, for example, go to adjust colors, you can give it a different temperature. You can make it a little bit brighter. You can make it more contrasty, add more highlights, go down on shadows. And then you can also do the sharpness a little bit more if you would want to, which is all. It might not look great here, but when it's in a very small format, it's going to stand out a little bit more. And saturation, maybe like this. Let's just try this out. So that's fine. Katrin green background. And then I'm going to hit share, download. I leave everything as it is and download it. And now I can go over to my user profile, change, and see where the downloaded is here, and just use the green and click save, or I can even zoom in a little bit. I don't think I want that actually. I'm just gonna, that's perfect. I'm gonna do save. And then it will stand out already more with a green background than before. So this one here is green, easy to recognize. Once you comment on something, once you go somewhere where it is actually hard to read, then you will be able to see it just like the yellow one here as well. So consider maybe changing your background colors. Consider changing your background colors for your logo if you want to, or if you're becoming more active in communities, because this, for me, I'm a very visual person. So when I go through comments, I actually look at the logo first, and then I go really fast through and see who answered. And then, of course, certain people, when I'm in communities where I'm learning something, I notice the person who owns the community. If they write something, I often go there first and then actually look at their comments or new suggestions or new posts. So I think it is super helpful. So I would definitely encourage everyone to at least try it out. Take a picture of yourself with a mostly plain background, something like this here. Go into Canva, put it in there, take a logo 500 by 500 pixels, remove the background, add maybe a beautiful color of your choice, obviously either one of your branding colors that stands out, and then you can add a little glow behind it by duplicating your image or not. So one of these things. And I do this also for my YouTube uh, my YouTube channel pictures. So I also have myself in there with a little glow behind it. So think of how you can actually stylize your branding a little bit more and become more personal and also easily recognizable. I hope that was helpful today, and I will see you back next week. And I think you will have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope so, and talk to you soon. Bye. Ciao, everyone.